auto recycling in Arizona. In 1977, brothers Larry and Sonny Bienes moved to Arizona to start their auto recycling business.
Baby, you can drive my car. Yes, I'm gonna be a star. Baby, you can drive my car.
This is Sonny Bienes, and he is the owner of 20th Street Auto. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to have these interviews with me. I'm going to ask you a couple questions. The first one is, why did you start an Auto Recycler Association business in Arizona?
Well, we were doing the auto recycling business in Cleveland, Ohio, and it was a tough business to be in because of the weather. Most of my part of the business was outside bidding cars, so I'd have to go to auctions because it wasn't on the computer at that time. Now we do it all by computer. And the cars rusted out so bad, so you were limited to how many parts you got off a particular vehicle. So we're relatively young, and I had two small children, and we decided to move to Arizona where the climate was better and less people than in Cleveland, Ohio, and it was a growing area. So we were probably one of the larger entities in town when we moved in and started our business, because most of the yards were pretty small yards. There was only a couple big yards in town. Bought an existing hotline service from an individual that was running it in Arizona. The services were teletype originally, with a little tape that came out. Now, then it was voice. It's the same system the stockbrokers use, or the FAA uses at the airports. So it's instant communication. You pick up the phone, you press the button to talk, and you talk to simultaneously to broadcast to all these other wrecking yards that are on the circuit.
Can you tell me a little bit about why you wanted to specialize in Porsche, Corvette, and Audi?
Well, first of all, we like the cars, and the people that have those cars will spend money to fix them. And they won't give them up if they crash. That's their baby, especially with the Corvettes and the Porsches. And moving from back east, where there's a lot of rust, there's rust-free parts in Arizona. And we were operating on a 1.5-acre facility. And to cover or get good coverage for your product line, it was hard to do on that size of facility, because like Chevrolet had 12 different models in their line. So if you wanted to have Ford and Chevy and Chrysler and all this other stuff, it would be too hard to do because land space. And you'd have to buy so many cars to get coverage for your customers. So we narrowed it down to cars that we liked to own, drive, and especially with the Porsches and the Corvettes. If you have a late model generic GM car, Cavalier or whatever, and it gets hit in the front and the airbags go off, the insurance is not going to fix that car. But with your Porsche, Audi or Corvette, the people will retain that car, not give it to the insurance company and get it fixed. They'll take the insurance company and fix it and buy parts from us, and they'll get the car fixed. They won't let it go away. And those cars appreciate more on the long run than the other cars, the throwaway. We call them throwaway cars, basically. Older Porsches probably are worth 3 times, 4 times as much as they were new. Corvettes, older Corvettes, they're selling for in the $100,000 range, and new they were $3,000 to $5,000.
This is true.
I'd get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there.